What up, y'all? We back again. About to do an oil change on this old 5 GMC pickup truck. So first thing we're gonna do, obviously open the hood, and then we're gonna open up where the oil go in. So we're just gonna open this up. So when we drain the oil, it come right out, okay? Just do that off like that. See that? Just don't lose it. They recommend 5:30 you could put that, but because it's cold here, I'm gonna put 10:30. This is what I usually use. The filter wrench, 15 millimeter socket to take off the oil drain plug. Oil filter, I normally get AC Delco because it's genuine parts. The old rag, gloves, my motor oil, high mileage because I think I have about 200 something thousand. My oil drain pan, little cage, little filler, and an empty bottle to drain all my old oil. All right, folks, I'll be right back. All right, what you're gonna do is scoot underneath the truck. I got these little ramps that pick up my truck maybe about 4 inches, so I have enough room to get under here. So here's your oil filter. There's your drain plug. We're gonna unscrew that, and I will show you right now in a minute. All right, y'all, I pre-loosened it. It was a little tight on there, but anyway. So I pre-loosened it with my 15 millimeter. All you gotta do, just screw it off. Make sure your oil pan is right underneath. Just screw it off real slow. I like to hold on to the screw, so there it go. All right. Put that little pan, those screws in, just let it do what it's gotta do. And then we're gonna come right back and take off the oil filter. Probably been about 6 months and I changed the oil. This thing is dark. The truck had been telling me over on the cluster to change the oil, so, you know. Make sure you clean up the drain plug with an old rag. That way there's no debris on it when you put it back in. And then we're gonna clean around the circle where the drain plug came out too. So it should be clean. Don't let it be super clean, but it should be something like this. All right. All right, we back, folks. So you see how it's dripping, the oil? That's normally how I like it. Okay, I'm gonna clean it up around the little drain hole. And I'm gonna put this screw back in, all right? Put this drain plug screw back in. And then we're gonna go to the oil filter. All right, we're just gonna hand tighten it. And then we're gonna finish it off with a 15 millimeter. And it shouldn't be so tight, okay? So when you put it in, just make sure you tighten it just enough. Okay, wipe off any oil. $15 millimeter. Snug it up, give it a little elbow grease. One more, okay? Give me a second. Okay, I think that's about it. It's just pretty good. All right. That's pretty good. All right, now let's move on to step number 3. We're not done with the oil pan just yet, all right? So we're gonna put that right underneath the oil filter. We're gonna put our elbow grease. Don't go with the big guns now. We're gonna use the oil wrench, the oil filter wrench. Now I already pre-loosened it, but just for video, that's how you put it on. And you just move it, right? You just turn it. All right, now let me just move it to the side real quick. See how the oil start leaking? That's why you gotta have this catcher right underneath. Okay. Let me see if I can do this in real time without getting my phone full of oil. Give me a second. And I some of this debris falling in my eye. Give me one quick second, isn't it? All right, we're just going to twist that off. So you see that AC Delco? Okay, here comes the oil. Just do it real slow, all right? Just be real patient. Let it drizzle. Let it fizzle. Let it drain nizzle. All right? Look at that. You'll notice it'll stop eventually, okay? So don't be scared. See if we can take this thing off. Just hold on to it with your bottom finger. Look at all that. That's why it's good to wear gloves. All right, let's see now. We're gonna wipe all this, okay? So make sure that rag you got, because you wanna wipe out all this oil that just came out. You just wanna throw away your towel. Oh, look at that. It's still leaking. Look at this. And just let that drain right there. Just like that. And let this oil finish draining. Always make sure before you put your new oil filter on that this ring right here doesn't have the old oil filter like rubber ring, right? You see that? This one still has it on. You see that? Just flip that over. I can already tell just by wiping it, it don't have it. But we won't wipe it down anyway with a towel. We'll be right back. Let this drain too, okay? All right, it's time to get that new oil filter. Now, to each his own, but I like adding a little bit of oil inside before I install them to my vehicles. But you could do whatever you like. So I'm gonna just add a little bit of oil inside, that's all. As you can see, I added some oil inside, kind of dripped over. Needed 2 hands to do that. But all that leftover oil on that ring, we're gonna rub it on it before we put it back up into the pickup. All right, make sure you do that. With my trusted finger, we're just gonna put oil on that ring. See that? That's how you're supposed to get it done. All right? So now you know. That's how I do it. Some oil inside, we're gonna reinstall. All right, you see that? You see that, folks? I cleaned it up real good. So you don't see any debris around the ring. So we're just gonna get this oil filter. And we're just gonna hand tighten it. Give me a second. We're just gonna hand tighten it. All right, folks. We got the new filter on. We're just gonna hand tighten it, okay? You can see. I'm gonna get my towel. I'm gonna tighten it. Put a little elbow grease in it. You can see it moving. It's been pretty tight, okay? So our hand tightened it. You can hear it. We're just with the filter wrench, I'm gonna just tighten it one more time. All right, as you can see, I tightened it just a little bit more with the wrench. You can see a little scratch right there. I want to bend over the filter. So that's that. Let's go up to the top and fill it up with oil. All right, folks, this is a whole oil. It is super dark. So just looking at this, I'm already knowing I'm going to add all 5 quarts of oil in my truck. But we're going to be checking as we go, okay? We got our trusty little funnel here. Just make sure it's clean without any debris before you put oil in. And just go nice and slow, okay? Look at all that gold goodness. Just go nice and slow. All right, folks. I checked with the dipsticks. I just added the whole thing. So y'all do what y'all got to do with your motors, but this is how I do it. And we're going to close it up, turn it on, and go from there. All right, I turned her on. The oil looks pretty good to me. So y'all follow and subscribe. I hope this video helps anybody out there. Thanks. See you soon.